Welcome back to Fox 43 AM Live. Join us now are Chris O'Brien with the Lawrence Chamber and Steve Kelly, VP Economics Development for Lawrence and Douglas County. Good morning.
Good morning.
We have a lot to look forward to in the future, especially in the Kansas City, Lawrence, even Topeka, greater Topeka area. The World Cup 2025 is on its way. How are you guys preparing for this event?
Well, I think that there's a number of things that are going on. One is to try to enlighten people with just the magnitude of what the event is. You know, Americans who are not familiar or not involved with soccer have no idea
of
the size and the complexity of an event like this. It's in the Kansas City area, there are going to be 6 games at Arrowhead Stadium, and they say that each one is the equivalent of a Super Bowl over about a 5 to 6 week period.
Wow.
Next summer. So I think that gives you some sense, and they're expecting 650,000 visitors to the Kansas City region, which will, based on what they're saying, will probably be not only Kansas City and the immediate surrounding areas, go out as far as 200 miles.
Oh, I know.
As people are out traveling and seeing what there is, because, you know, if you've been involved with any kind of sporting tournament, there's always a lot of downtime. And so people are going to be looking for things to do. And so we're really engaged in Lawrence and Douglas County, trying to make sure that our visitors have a great time and that we showcase the community well. And this, I think, provides a tremendous economic opportunity for businesses not only in Kansas City and Lawrence, but Topeka and the surrounding areas, as these folks are out looking for fun things to do and to experience the American culture.
I'm very excited. Do you guys have anything in the works yet, or like what's the plan so far?
That's a broad range.
Yes, yes,
it's a lot. It's a lot.
Yes, it's a lot, and we are involved in some of the planning. But I think the thing that's really exciting is we don't know yet. Lawrence has the potential to have a base camp.
Yeah.
And so that not only means the athletes coming in, but it means their followers. There's such a huge following with that. So once we find out who we're going to have there in Lawrence, then we can really kind of dive in and see what is their culture, what can we do to adopt that, and when they come and play in our area, we essentially become their biggest fans.
I love that. No, I really love you're anticipating. You got to wait to see where the the cards fall, and you'll jump on that once it's ready. That's amazing. But it's great that we're already thinking ahead for this event, because as you said, multiple Super Bowls in in a couple weeks span. That's insane. I don't think we are quite ready for it. You know, every 4 years it comes on TV and we get a little hyped, but this is going to be a completely different beast.
And I think, sorry, Steve, sort of the behind the scenes things that we're really trying to tap into is, what does this mean for security? What does this mean for transportation? All those logistics, what is that going to look like for some of our businesses that are local?
That's great that you guys are preparing for that. And you guys have a lot of other stuff going on in Lawrence right now. I know traffic expansions and a stadium, the KU football stadium is coming together. How's a lot of that going?
Yeah, there is a lot going on, and it's a busy time, but it's a good time. The South Lawrence Traffic Way, which is the route around Lawrence to connecting to K10 from I-70, is in construction now, and they anticipate it'll be concluded probably in 2027 sometime, which is going to be really big. It's going from 2 to 4 lanes, which will certainly improve traffic flow. There were a couple of issues traffic safety-wise that were in the original configuration that are going to be taken care of and fixed, so that's good from that standpoint. The other thing that I think is important to Lawrence in the big picture is, with the SLT being expanded, the city of Lawrence is putting infrastructure on past SLT to the west. So that's going to be a new growth area for Lawrence. SLT has kind of been our western boundary to this point, and so fortuitously they're putting in infrastructure as the construction is going on, so it won't be a double disruption. So we're anticipating a lot of opportunities from the standpoint of residential development, commercial development, on the new western frontier of Lawrence as the SLT is completed.
Wonderful. And okay, I saw with the KU campus the crossing.
Yes.
What is the crossing? I haven't caught up on that one yet.
The crossing is a development on West Campus. If you're familiar with KU, the KU main campus is kind of separated into 2 pieces, east of Iowa, west of Iowa. West Campus is considered to be the portion on West Iowa, and it's where a lot of the research component of the university is. The pharmaceutical school, the multiple disciplinary science building, KUIP, which is the innovation hub there. And the crossing is a development that's being done on endowment land adjacent to university land, which will include housing. It's going to have commercial and retail restaurants, providing kind of a live-work-place area for the West Campus area, because one of the things that's been difficult is they didn't really have any restaurants or any kind of
I remember all too well.
Yeah, those magnets on West Campus, and this will be like they're trying to model it somewhat on Mass Street, so it'll be a mix. There'll be potentially residential and office up above, commercial on the lower level, lots of restaurants, kind of a walking friendly. There's going to be a couple hundred apartments, I think, in one of the early phases. They've already got a new daycare, child care center in place, and it's going to provide an opportunity for West Campus to be that place where people can not only work in the KUIP companies that are there, you know, the faculty members could live there, but it's going to be an opportunity for people who are working to have a location where you don't have to leave that immediate area for all the amenities that you're looking for, which heretofore have been, you know, you had to go somewhere to do that. It's all going to be in place, and it's going to be well designed. There's walking trails. They've got a little pond that's already in place. It's going to be a really nice amenity.
I am very excited for the future of Lawrence. I'm very excited for the World Cup to come to the area. I think Lawrence may be the place to be around that time.
I agree.
Well, thank you guys for joining us this morning. And everyone, to learn more, you can also visit lawrencechamber.com.